Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead reading. Thanks for being here. This is week commencing the 17th of March, and we're going to start off with, these are a heart tarot set by John Holland, but I'm going to use them as an energy oracle because they work really well, I feel. Thank you. Got the first card out. Oh, Libra just had that, actually. That's coming together. Beautiful energy. Two of Cups, soulmate energy, that is. One more, please, and thank you for Scorpio. Your reading last week was literally amazing. So let's see if we can carry on the trend. One more card, please, and thank you for Scorpio. Oh, gosh. Certainly have by the looks of this. We've got coming together. To say, very Two of Cups energy, very soulmate, somebody that you love being around. Doesn't have to be relationship-wise, doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be a work colleague, a best friend, a soulmate, somebody who's on the same page as you. There's no hierarchy in the relationship, you know, you're both on the same level. I love that. Then you've got nurture. It's Empress energy. This is feeling quite attractive too. Some of you might be, you know, and please, you know, we can all sit there and just look in the mirror and think, ugh, but no, we need to get into this energy far more. This is telling me you are being attracted to other people next week because you're showing your nurturing side, you're showing your creative side. The Empress just sits back too, and she just has such a beautiful energy. She knows things are coming to her. She puts it out into the universe. She reacts to it. She sticks to it, and it happens. I love that. So what do we use? We're going to use the Unfolding Path for your main spread. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, I like to get my prayer in first before I start the reading. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Scorpio. Make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Now you can come out. Thank you. And now they're saying, no, I'm not going to now because you just put me back twice. Thank you. Okay, we've kicked off your reading. We are definitely starting where we left off last week. We've got the Fool. Beautiful energy. Very carefree, happy to start again. Very, what's the word? A young energy, a young, you know, you're not bringing baggage from something else. You're just starting a nice, fresh start. Oh, I love that. Nine of Swords is your opportunity. Nine of Cups is your challenge. You've got the Lovers. Interesting. Coming in that you don't see. And you've got Coming Together and the Lovers card. And you've got the Ace of Swords as your advice and outcome. Now the Fool, the overall energy for you next week. Beautiful. This is a major arcana. This is the very first card in the major arcana. So this is starting a journey again. The important thing is, though, that yes, you might be starting something again, but what you've done is you've learned lessons from the journey before, and you're bringing it into your next part of your, whatever this new chapter is for you, but without the baggage. I love that. The Fool gives this lovely childlike energy. Look. Carefree. Are you letting go of something, you know, that's gone on in the past at last, and you're able to just, I don't know, it just feels like you're going to take a breather. As a sense of relief, especially with the nurturing and the coming together. The Nine of Swords is your opportunity. So the Nine of Swords is the card of sleepless nights, you know, the thoughts in your head going round and round and round. The only reason we do that, or one of the reasons that happens, is because often in our subconscious, we ignore something. And then at 2 a.m., when your left side of your brain is switched off and the right one comes on, it will remind you of things that you need to perhaps deal with. So there's an opportunity for you to face that next week. The Nine of Cups is your challenge. So you've got 2 nines here, so which tells me you're nearly at the end of something. And with that Fool energy, there's a definitely feeling of, yes, there's a new beginnings, there's a brighter horizon. But the Nine of Cups is a challenge. It can mean a couple of things. Yes, this is wish fulfillment. I feel like, I don't know if you feel there's a lack, that you don't deserve it though for some reason, or you don't believe in it. Because the important thing about the Nine of Cups is that you match that energy. So you do your work, you do your manifestations, you get on your high-flying disc, quoting Abraham Hicks again. But there's something coming in next week that's making that a bit of a challenge for you. But what you don't see coming is this, Lovers. Now, the Lovers is about relationships, passion, friendships even, but somebody coming in that I think really wants to start again with you. For some of you, this is about a mum too. I know that sounds a bit odd, but with that nurture and coming together, it's kind of like you're making amends. There's something coming back into you. The Lovers is also about a choice of a relationship. You're being given a choice perhaps, and then you've got the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. All aces are fantastic, new beginnings. You've got the Fool as a new beginning, and then you're ending on the advice of the Ace of Swords. Now, the advice as an advice card, this is about, Ace of Swords is about mental clarity and feeling really focused on something. This is saying, focus, make this your major focus. Perhaps you're trying to look at too many different situations and nothing's really adding up. Let's see, we're going to clarify with the Ryder Waite Radiant Ryder Waite. I really feel like there's perhaps a baby on the horizon here too. Thank you. So you've got a 10 of Wands, thank you. We've got the Three of Swords, that makes sense. One more please and thank you. Just one please and thank you. Oh my gosh. And we've got the Six of Swords. Go on then, we'll take that one too. And the Nine of Cups. So with this Fool energy, it's saying it's the end of hard work. You've got a 10. Now this is like, you know, whatever's gone on in the past, it's felt like you've just been trudging through treacle perhaps, and you've taken on so much that you can't see the wood for the trees. There's no, you look at him, he's gathered up everybody's wand and now you can't even see where he's going. But it's a 10 and that means there's endings and new beginnings. You've got the Fool. You've got the ending of heartache and heartbreak too. This is a healing energy. Now, if that was in your challenge, I would say that perhaps is coming in. But this is definitely in the past because you've got the Six of Swords. You're moving on from that. Beautiful. He's in that boat. He's helping her push away. They're leaving this choppy water and they can see the calmer waters ahead. And then you've got Nine of Cups, which is what your challenge is next week, is about your wish fulfillment. Look how content they look. Look how happy they look. It's cups, it's matters of the heart and love. That's what they want you to focus on. Again, with the coming together and the nurturing card. This has blown me away. Nine of Swords is... Why am I drawn to her elbows? How bizarre. She's got like a ring around her elbows. What is that all about? What do you get from that? Please tell me. Immediately I feel like, we know when you get You get sore elbows, or you get darker skin on your elbows because, I don't know, I mean, that gives you the impression you're doing this, doesn't it? Interesting. Nine of Swords, why are you here? Please feel free to comment below why you think she's got rings around her elbows. Nine of Swords, facing your fears, being able to do something about it. Thank you. One more, please, and thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love that. You got the Five of Wands in reverse. Who else had the Five of Wands in reverse? I can tell you now, it was Cancer. Oh, I can't take that many. Let's just concentrate on what we've got already, shall we? So the Nine of Swords as an opportunity. You've got the Five of Wands in reverse. I love this. This is telling me that you are moving on, facing your fears. Maybe you've been dealing with really egotistical people. And there's an opportunity for you to like just turn that on its head, literally. Walk away from them. Don't allow them in your head. These are people that are just battle. They're competitive, and they'll do anything to win. Because you've got the Hanged Man here, and this is about you having the opportunity to take a step back from that situation and see it from a different angle. It's like real complete turnaround for you next week. I love this. Very Piscean energy this is. So maybe you've got a Piscean really helping you too. Let's do one more on that. That conflict, it could be work colleagues, it could be anybody, but it's a group of people or some people around you that, you know, when you think, especially if you get into that Nine of Cups manifestation mode, you almost start to feel sorry for these people. And what that does is it relieves your anxiety over the situation. You can literally turn it on its head. So somebody can be really, I don't know, what's the word? I don't know, however they are upsetting you, you can, in your head, with the work and the listening to Abraham Hicks, you can turn that around completely and think, you poor thing, I feel so sorry for you. And then be able to just cut yourself off because you know what energy you need to be in. I feel like that's happening for you, Scorpio. Nine of Cups is your challenge, though. It is a challenge. It is a challenge to stay in that energy. And that's what that Nine of Cups is. As I said in the previous reading, you know, Abraham Hicks talks about staying on your high-flying disc, which is about, you know, wake up in the morning feeling great. You know, you look at the birds, you're grateful for everything. You go for a walk, you thank Mother Gaia. This is what I do. This is my routine. And trust me, you know, by the time I've listened to her and I've done a few bits and I've done my cards, then I start work and it absolutely goes to pot. But the good thing is that by the time the next day comes around, you know exactly what to do to get back on your high-flying disc. Yeah. Eventually, through practice and practice and practice and practice, I would give it 3 months. I can guarantee you can turn that around and be able to ignore people trying to knock you off. Anyway, Nine of Cups for you, Scorpio, is a challenge. Yes, it is. It requires belief, open mind, and an open heart. Clarified by the world. Oh, and the devil. Yeah, that makes sense. Your inner being is not allowing you to go there for some reason. I feel like with you, Scorpio, this is a card to say that you've got this inner devil inside you that thinks, no, why you? Why do you think it'll happen for you? Not a chance. You just got this horrible dark side energy inside that just keeps trying to bring you down. Now, it could actually be a person too, somebody who's quite toxic around you, but this could just be in your mind too. It's up to you how that resonates. Now, the World card is here. This is as a challenge, you wanting to finish something but struggling to do it but you know, because you've got that Nine of Cups here. You may be struggling to finish and remove yourself from this toxic energy. Somebody that makes you feel tied, somebody that makes you feel a little bit undervalued too. But you've got the Six of Swords there. You're moving on. Just keep on that high-flying disc, Scorpio. Lovers is here, what you don't see coming. Oh, it's just such a beautiful card. Look at that. Oh. Just really caring, nurturing, yes. Why do we have the Lovers here, please and thank you, for Scorpio? Ace of Pentacles. Oh, can't make that up. Two of Swords. Now, when I said you've got a choice, here we go. You've got a choice of two different options to do with a relationship, a friendship, something to do with lovers coming together and nurturing, a Fool energy, some new start of something. What I will say to this, though, is this card, especially in this deck, always makes me feel like you're not seeing another option that's open to you, perhaps. She's sitting there. She's got her back to the ocean, and there's another land there that she's not explored. Interesting. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Not only have you got relationship and a Fool energy, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which it's an offer to do with something to do with finances, improving the finances, also value, your self-worth. I'm going to do one more on that. Wow. You've got also the Three of Wands. Now, this is about expanding your horizons. You're definitely considering moving on from something with that Fool energy. The Three of Wands is about putting plans in place. Something to do with a new beginning. Are you thinking of moving, perhaps? And even moving overseas for some of you. Is that what the two options are open to you next week that you're not going to see coming? I know it sounds quite dramatic, but that's what the cards are telling me. Or even the start of the ideas that are falling into your head. You have the Ace of Swords, which is incredible. This is clarity, mental clarity. Having a clear mind on something and a focus. What are you focusing on? You've got the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. It is moving on, whatever it is. It's lucky too. It's also right timing. It's divine timing. And you've got another 10. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10. It's something new coming in. Offering you mental clarity. Offering you a focus on something. Let's have a look. Let's do one more on that. Please and thank you. I think it's focusing on more than what you want and your desires. As I say, I feel like you've gone through, with that Three of Swords, yeah, you've gone through some sort of heartache, heartbreak, upset. It's moving on for you. Oh, you've got the Eight of Cups. It's like you are realizing something or somebody that isn't serving you, and you're able to walk away, go off and find something that does. You've got to focus on what isn't there for you, what's missing. Gosh, what a lovely reading. Okay, Scorpio, let's have a look. What else do they want you to concentrate on for next week? These are very big cards, and I do struggle to shuffle these. But one more, please, and thank you for Scorpio. Thank you. It says, what you resist persists. That means whatever you passionately don't want, you are inviting to you. Put the power of your passionate emotions into what you do want and bring those to you. And I think that's what your Nine of Cups is. You're resisting it as a challenge. but that's because you've got the devil energy there, attributed to Capricorn. Still got some sort of tie there. Anyway, sorry, I haven't shown you the card. What you resist persists. I love that for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know how that resonates. I'll catch up with you next week.